Every single day that passes, man, the Eagles theme team just gets stronger and stronger. And yes, I got all the new Eagles that came out today. Clap it up. I got them all. If you're wondering who the Eagles theme team got today, we got Russell Douglas, Julio Jones, and Kevin Byard. And yes, I actually did get all of them. I moved some guys around. We'll talk about the moves I made and stuff. Also grinded a lot of head-to-head, got some coins, and I was able to make it happen. So at least I still haven't made any upgrades to the D-line, all the new D-line we've gotten. But hey, man, I'm getting the new receivers. I'm getting the new corners. So that's the important thing, right? Before I go over the moves I made and all that stuff, let's go over these actual cards. First up, we got Russell Douglas right here, man. If you're wondering how I'm getting the +3 speed, by the way, it's the 50 out of 50 Eagles. That's the +2. And then the +3, there's Zero Chill Strat card that gives you an extra +1. So you can get up to +3 speed on these Zero Chill cards. And Russell Douglas has 97 speed. He's a 6'2" corner, bigger body, 95 man. 96 zone. His press isn't very good, but I'm not really too worried about that. This card is Healy, man. This is a bad man right here. He also gets pick artist for 1 AP, which I'm not gonna lie, that is a massive W. He also has a medium route KO for this slot, but it's not discounted, so I'm not sure why it's right here with it. But 1 AP pick artist is a big W. We also got the man Julio Jones. Now, by the way, I just want to say, Julio Jones in game is not number 80. He's not his original Falcons number. He's number 6. He's number 6 in game. So you remember how Deshaun Jackson was number 15, right? It's basically, it's not his card art number. It's his number from last year when he was on the Ravens. I'm pretty sure Julio was number 6 on the Bucks. This is the laziest company I've ever seen. The only reason I know this is because I was playing challenges trying to fucking get as many snowflakes as I can to get Kevin Byard upgraded, which I don't even have him fully upgraded, by the way. Spoiler alert, I still need the last slot. I don't know how else to get snowflakes. I know there's the house rules, but the thing is with the house rules, man, you gotta make a whole new team. You gotta do all this extra stuff, and I'll be honest, I don't feel like it. They got my boy Julio looking really good, man. 6'3". He's got 96 speed. All of his route running is almost at the 95 threshold, but it's all 94 and up. Hopefully he can, fill Carmichael's shoes, because that is the receiver I got rid of. I got rid of Carmichael, and you guys know I love that Carmichael card so much. So he's got some pretty big, shoes to fill. No pun intended. He's 6'3", so he's a bigger receiver. I hope he has a solid juke, because the thing that was so great about Carmichael was he probably had one of the greatest jukes I've used in Madden since we've moved on to this whole next-gen movement and stuff, and I'm so serious about that. And then he also had the ability where you could just throw that thing up and he could just bail you out with a crazy catch. So Julio's got big shoes to fill. So for Julio's 1 AP discounts, he gets Outside Apprentice and Matchup Nightmare. I'm not gonna lie, Matchup Nightmare is kind of an L, because this is really more of a tight end ability, and it's not even that good anymore now that there's KOs in the game. And Outside Apprentice is probably the worst apprentice in the game. Like I said, I also did get Kevin Byard, but spoiler alert, he's not upgraded all the way. To get him to 91, I need 2,800 snowflakes. I only have 1,200, so we'll figure that out when we get there. But, if you can get him to this part, he's actually usable. I'm going to actually use him in the box. Now, I'm not going to lie, my plan was, what I was going to do is I was going to move him back to safety, have CJ Gardner-Johnson and Kevin Byard at free safety, and move Dawkins into the box. But the problem is Kevin Byard doesn't get pick artist. Even Max Daddy doesn't get pick artist, and I kind of wanted my safeties back there to have pick artist, and he doesn't. So I was like, all right, I'll use him in the box then. Even with Byard not fully maxed out, I mean, you can see his stats are really good. He's 92 speed. If I got him fully maxed out, it'll be 93 speed. He's got 91 zone, so he's over that threshold. His man coverage is not very good, but he's also got 90 player recs, so he's 5'11". He's not the shortest, but he's also not the tallest. And he's got 87 tackles, so he can tackle a little bit. He doesn't have that hit power ability, but he has that wrap ability. So he could be somebody pretty solid to use in the box. I'm going to find out today when I use him, so we'll have to wait and see. For the moves that were basically made, so with Julio and, Russell Douglas, I did the set for them. So I had a 90, so because it's 5 90 Zero Chill players. Apparently I had a 90 Zero Chill player just sitting in my item binder. I didn't even know that. Carmichael was a 90, so those are 2 90s already right there. And then I bought the rest of the 90s for Julio. So I really only spent about 200-some thousand to make Julio. And with Russell Douglas, I was left with, okay, how the hell am I going to get this guy? So I made the executive decision to sell Troy Vincent. He was still selling for like over 500,000. Went ahead and sold him. Picked up DRC. I don't even remember how much I picked him up for. He wasn't very much though. Picked him up, and I basically just did Russell Douglas's set. The set's really not that much, so that's how I pretty much got them. So right now, James Bradbury is not playing, by the way. I do want to say that. The slot, I still have to, I'm going to have Tyreek Woolen in the slot. The goal is for that to be Asante Samuel, but so basically kind of how the defense is looking right now. I'm going to have DRC, Russell Douglas on the outside, Tyreek Woolen in the slot. The goal is to eventually make that, like I said, Asante Samuel. My safeties are going to be Brian Dawkins and CJ Garner-Johnson, but the goal for that, eventually what I want to do is I want to get Troy Vincent back, and I actually want to put Troy Vincent in free safety, move Dawkins down into the box with Byard, and because right now, who's the guys I'm going to have in the box is going to be Kevin Byard and Palomeo. The goal would be to get Palomeo the hell out of there. Now, Troy Vincent does not actually get free safety chem, which is weird because he usually does in Madden the last couple of years, but he all of a sudden doesn't. But either way, my plan is to eventually get him back, put him back at free safety. My starting D-line right now is Reggie White off the edge, and it is also actually, where's this man? I got to go over the specials. It's Ted Hendricks off the edge right now. It's rough out there, man. And William Perry and Hargrave at D-tackle. But surprisingly, this D-line actually gets me a lot of pressure. It's really, I'm not going to lie, Reggie White and Fridge carry. Like, these guys are so good that they just carry the whole D-line. They're really the only ones getting sacks. Like, the other two are doing nothing. My goal for the D-line would be to really have Nolan Smith, Hassan Reddick off the edge, Javon Curson. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go Fridge or Reggie White as my other D-tackle, man. I still have not decided what I want to do with that. Now, for offense, how we're kind of running this thing right now, it's basically Smitty and Julio is going to be my receivers, Dallas Goedert and Jordan Reed are my tight ends. I did change the AP up a little bit for offense, so I took Gunslinger and Safety Valve off Jalen Hurts. Right now, I got Seffi leading Gift Wrap, and then for Swift, I have Jukebox back on him because, man, his juke is so goddamn trash at our Jukebox, man. He needs it. And I put Energizer on for the 1 AP just because basically what it'll do is, like, if you're in the middle of a play and you juke with Swift, it'll like replenish some of his stamina, so it could lead to some big plays. The other option was putting either Outside Apprentice on Julio or what is it called, Matchup Nightmare. And Matchup Nightmare, like I said, is pointless on a wide receiver, and Outside Apprentice is like literally the worst apprentice in the game. But yeah, man, we got the brand new Eagles. I don't know how we do it. Somehow we just grinding a lot of head-to-head and then having to make, you know, last-minute moves. But we got these guys, and even with me getting these guys, there's still a bunch of guys I still need to get. Really, I think my next main focus is going to be, let's get this D-line. Let's get some of these guys. At least Hassan Reddick, yesterday when I checked his price, he was around 700,000. So, I mean, that's manageable. I can definitely get to that. So, we're going to see what happens there. And if you're wondering why I picked up this Nolan Smith, because when I got rid of Troy Vincent, I'm losing 3 times Eagles chem. So, I had to, you know, fill in a bunch of slots, but, you know, we're obviously 50 out of 50. I mean, you see the stats on a lot of these guys. Let me know what you guys think about the brand new Eagles we got today. Kevin Byard, Russell Douglas, and Julio Jones. Let me know what you guys think about them if you tried them out. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna stream, like, probably after this video went up, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna take a little mini nap. I have not been to sleep, so I just want to take a little mini nap. I'll probably be live at my normal time, man. We're running up with all these guys. So if you want to tap in with the Twitch, man, link that is down in the description. Go ahead and drop a follow to that. But if not, it's all good, man. We'll get a gameplay out with these guys, man. So until then, I'll see you boys later.